said I'd do it. Should just put a clip on this and go make a sandwich. This is going to take so long, but I'm going to max the Blade of Artemis. And then I'm probably about max on everything I'm going to really use. I'll probably sink the rest of the orbs I get into the lightning bolt. That's probably the best use of the rest of my orbs, but okay, that looks cooler. Matches the color scheme a little bit better. Do this without dying. One of the things I wonder about the future of Cobra Kai, and this is maybe a slight spoiler, Hilary Swank is not in it, and so I wonder if there will ever be any references to, I can't remember her character's name, but the next Karate Kid, the fourth Karate Kid movie without Daniel San, which has Mr. Miyagi in it. There's no real reason for Daniel Russo to know who that is. Hilary Swank's character is. I really wish I could remember her name. Other than that, Cobra Kai may explain that Daniel LaRusso has continued to keep in touch with Mr. Miyagi until his death. His television show, the show says his death was in 2011. You see his tombstone. Pat Morita, who played Mr. Miyagi, actually died, I think, in 2005. I remember that happening when I was in college. Coincidentally, the same year this game came out. So, fair question. Fair question. Did God of War kill Mr. Miyagi? Maybe. Maybe it did. Can't say it didn't. Can't say for sure. One of the things I do recommend you do is you check out, there's YouTube videos of this, what Pat Morita and Mr. Miyagi sounded like in real life. It's pretty hilarious. It kind of ruins the whole like Mr. Miyagi vibe. Like it almost ruins the character, but it's worth looking at. It's worth checking out. It's pretty amazing. Okay, good. I was a little worried that this wasn't actually an issue of me having died and reset this, but that this was actually bugged. I'm glad to see it's not. I don't really know how glad I should be, because I'm pretty sure there's nothing particularly fun awaiting me up ahead. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's lots of fun. Oh god. Well, this doesn't look dangerous at all. Curious if this will allow me to survive what I think is about to happen. No. Okay. That's good to know. This is annoying. And one of the things we discovered earlier is that David Jaffe was very good at timing out exactly how much time he needed to do things in this game and giving you just that amount of time. Oh my god. That camera angle change was not expected. I probably should have explored that first. Let me take another look at how this is going to shake out. Go into here, and I need to get it somewhere in this range, and I should be able to make the jump from there. Okay. Okay. I really got to kick the whole way. There's no way to drag it and still have enough time. I got to drag it out, obviously. And then I'm going to have to charge kick it. Charge kicking, one of my least favorite mechanics in this game. Not an interesting or fun mechanic. I'm not even getting close. What in the world? This is so tight. I don't... And I guess, just to point out the absurdity of this, this whole encounter, the idea, I guess, here is that you can't make this double jump without this thing being in place. The assumption being that the person who's trying to solve this maze is going to have the ability to double jump. An ability we know that, I guess we don't know that the other characters in the game don't have. We just haven't seen it, I guess. But maybe this is what Palos Verdes meant when he said that he'd made a maze that no one could solve. But I have a feeling we will see bodies farther ahead, implying that some people have made it through this challenge. Which doesn't make any sense for the additional reason that who resets this. I'm boned. This is fucking stupid. Dude, stop with the fucking easy mode. I'm not dying to anything that isn't a stupid puzzle. The combat, and yeah, I've died a couple times in combat, but not over and over again. It's these obnoxious fucking puzzles that you insisted on putting in your stupid game. I hate this charge kick. You really gotta charge it all the way? And then, fuck my balls! Oh my god, what the fuck is this? I'd like to know if anybody beat this their first time. If you say you did, you're a liar. The timer is so goddamn precise. fucked. I fucking hate this game. I feel bad for anybody watching this right now because I know that you're probably just cringing. And I know I've seen people struggle in video games too, and I recognize that the person at home is just like, oh, you fucking idiot. You could just do this, and you'd make it. But I swear to God, if you haven't done this yet, and if you've managed to not do this yet in your life, definitely don't start now. There we go. But holy shit, man. Was that really necessary? Couldn't you give it like another beat or two just so people could fucking beat it without like going crazy? Yeah, that fucking trophy can seriously suck my ass. That's fucking sad. Don't take the chance to ever have to do that again. This is why I will never play this game again. Like, that shit is just not interesting or fun or compelling. Where am I? Shut the fuck out, Goatman Darth Maul. Jesus. Oh my god, fucking. My patience is all shot. Having a good time, and then that fucking spike room puzzle. Oh my god. What the fuck? They just layer their attacks. There's like no opportunity. It's just fucked up. This is stupid. Yes, more. Please spawn more. That's exactly what I want. I just want to keep fighting these same fucking enemies. Jesus! Like I started this, and then he just immediately evaporates. After cheap shotting me. Enemies that turtle up should be fucking banned. Yeah, I'm just gonna cheap shot you, you fucking dick. I gotta chill, man. Family-friendly stream here, and I'm just cussing like a sailor. Good, I could use a health chest. Am I I heading in the right direction? I honestly have no idea. I don't know where I am. I don't know where that shortcut took me. I presume that I'm heading in the right direction. Let's go back through the goat cave. Okay. Yay. Yep. Got it. Camera angle just swapping on me to screw with me. I apologize if for a while there I was sounding like that Dick Marchenko game, but I do have problems with getting stressed out when playing video games. By getting stressed out, I mean just cussing, I don't really do anything else. There's a part in God of War 3 that involves like a garden and like stopping time or something, and there's like these green spheres, and I am dreading that part. Maybe it's not as bad as I remember, but didn't I already do this? Oh, you know what? I didn't, because I died and then I like reloaded. Hell. What is the point of this? Why do they go in and out? Like, what is the point? Is it really that much more difficult? The answer is no. It's not any more difficult.
The path before Kratos was clear, but still, the memories came rushing back, as familiar and permanent as the blades chained to his wrists. Memories of what he'd done in the name of Ares. Memories of how he'd become a servant to the god of war. A beast, his humanity robbed and replaced only with the will to murder. No one was safe. Entire armies fell before Kratos and the soldiers who followed him on his unending path of conquest, all in the name of his master. Those who offered resistance of any kind were dealt with quickly.
They've built this temple to offer prayers to Athena! This entire village stands as an affront to Lord Ares! Burn this village! Burn it to the ground!
Emboldened by the god of war, Kratos' army was ruthless, feared throughout the world for their brutality. All that mattered was conquest in the name of Kratos, their great leader, who had become near invincible. He feared nothing. But there was something about this temple, something forbidden. All his instincts told him he should never cross its threshold. Never step inside.
Beware, Kratos. The dangers in the temple are greater than you know.
But the village oracle's warning fell on deaf ears. His ambition would not be denied. All who opposed him would die. In that instant, the glory he had reveled in turned to horror. The image of his two final victims would stay with him for all his days. With that act, Kratos knew he could no longer serve his master. He had but one calling now, the death of Ares. He would murder the god of war.
Ares, you will die for what you did that night.
And there's a very rough transition back into combat. I'm so tired of the enemies in this game. Like, I can't put the... they're not interesting anymore. To be fair, I don't know if they ever were, and I didn't need to do this, but whatever. Sometimes, for some reason, even when I'm using the Sword of Artemis, sometimes I transition into... yeah, sometimes I will do this attack, and other times I won't. I'll just decapitate the Minotaur, and I don't know what causes it one time or another. My theory is that I will do the quick time kill if I hit the circle button right as it's transitioning into the circle prompt, and otherwise I will do the decapitate and just get red orbs, but I think that's what's happening, but it's not clear, and it's not clear to me why that's the case, even if I'm correct about my theory. Wow. Great. Perfect. Thank you. The enemies aren't respawning. Well, it sounds like they are. I guess I should make sure I'm swinging from the very bottom of the rope to maximize my swing distance. Right around there. There we go. I don't know how he's swinging. He's not moving his body weight in any visible way, but... I don't know if it's because I'm playing this game on a monitor that is a 3440 by 1440 monitor, and so playing it in 1920 by 1080 is playing it other than its native resolution, but this game looks like it has big chunky pixels. For like even this distance, the aliasing is really out of control. I don't know if that's because of the monitor I'm playing on, it's quite possible, or if it's because this game just doesn't look very good, even on the PS3. And if you want to know what the PS2 original looks like, look at the in-engine cutscenes. And I have to assume this is the last part of the temple before we get Pandora's box. But I could be wrong. I mean, I have no idea. And this is a timed dash to my death here. There it is. Got that out of the way. Now it should be good. What? The depth perception thing is a real problem with the fixed camera angles. And the constant insta-death bits are pretty annoying. Not really a compelling game mechanic, I gotta say. I don't think we're gonna see the end of them anytime soon. I got here in time, but it didn't matter because I couldn't open that door. There was some other lock barring it. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. So there's a lot of coffins around here. I guess it's because it's the architect's tomb. Built his own tomb. No clue why. I guess I have to go through that or not. I can't leave it open. I have to commit. Gotta commit. Okay, I'm gonna guess I'm gonna use this to weigh down a switch. I should find the switch so I know where I'm hauling this thing. There it is. And that'll let me, I'm guessing, get into this main door if I can complete the timed jumping puzzle one more time. Which I'm sure I can. The question is, do I want to do that before I go through that other side door? I'm going to go through the side door first. I think it's very unlikely that's the way forward. Knowing David Jaffe and the game design of this game, that jumping puzzle is not going to be optional. Whatever's back here very well might be. And I think there's a handle on the other side of this door that I can kind of see through the bars, which will let me come right back out this way if I need to. Why are there so many of these guys? Like, why are they coming one at a time? I was wrong. I think this is the mandatory way now. I think that's plainly the case. Shit. I will try to double back. If not, I may reload. If I'm not able to, I don't double back. I'm going to try. I also think the dream of finishing this tonight is quickly fading.
Let the rage of the gods drive your blades, Kratos.
Let's see if I can backtrack. Good. Okay, well let's do this this path first, because I think this is going to be necessary. I have to redo this stupid jelly puzzle backwards. God damn it. This is really hard going the other direction. And I don't have any idea where the last checkpoint is, and I'm a little worried about it. And I had good reason to be worried about it. Everything I just did in terms of fighting was undone. So I don't have to do that whole puppy dog and Cyclops fight again. I guess there are worse things. Man, being forced to jump towards the camera, Crash Bandicoot style, you can fuck right off with that. With my luck, this is going to be like those blades, those bladed door things from earlier in the temple, where the answer was Jesus. Jesus. Fuck, what was I gonna say? These are gonna be like the bladed door things from before the Minotaur room, where I wasn't able to progress without first going the other direction, and then doubling back here was just a giant waste of time. What the fuck? Okay, so the L2 button on this controller, I have to like not come anywhere near it, because it will just, god damn it. This is all falling apart now. Really glad that I'm almost, god damn it. Oh. Okay. Not going well. I am quickly approaching DSP levels of ineptitude. I think I might have already surpassed that. Yeah. I have to open that door before that can even do this part, so this was all just a giant fucking waste of time. Cool. Good job. You did it. This seems like an exploitable attack against this guy. It is. Okay, well I will just use that against them. I don't care how cheap or boring it is. It's the most efficient method I can think of to... It launches directly into the circle grab because it's an L1 circle attack. So, as soon as he becomes eligible for that grab, it seems to trigger. It also seems to go through his block. And then if I do it right after I hit the L1 circle grab, it just straight up kills them. It's strong. It's a strong technique. Next level tactics are coming into effect here. This fucking Cyclops is This is the one that, where the timing is basically impossible, yeah. What these remind me of is the bonus levels in Earthworm Jim where you had to catch the dog or bounce the dog.
The rage of the gods.
If you didn't do it right, the dog would like flip out, or he would like throw. If the dog throws puppies, and you have to bounce the puppies using a marshmallow. And if you don't get enough of them, the dog that's throwing you the puppies flips the fuck out and just chews you up. These remind me of the puppies. I think that's a reference that almost certainly everybody is going to get.